welcome to the newest episode of the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast. I'm Iconoclast.
I'm your host, as always, Dick Taco. I gotta tell you, what a day of wrestling yesterday. Not that I gave two shits about Wrestlepalooza, because, AEW has, you're gonna think you're talking to a different person this week of all the good shit I'm gonna say about the snowman behind the scenes and everything. But, holy shit.
Why is he the snowman?
That's in the news part of the format. That's WWE's code name for him, apparently, backstage. The nerdy snowman.
A what snowman?
The nerdy snowman. Like he's a dork.
Oh. Well, he's a better booker.
Well, he was yesterday, I'll tell you that. Because I will tell you, not even when I was a kid, dude, like in college, when we had WWF and WCW, did they ever go against each other as much? In fact, back then, before the In Your Houses, they alternated months. Like, nobody booked the same month, basically. So, I mean, this is great for the fans.
Yeah, but they would go head-to-head on the television.
Oh, they go head-to-head every night. But now television's a different animal, where it's streaming and, you know, the ratings, like you've been talking about for years, now that they're on streaming, most of them, ratings don't mean shit, because, you know, I don't have to sit there and watch it at 8 o'clock. I can watch it when I get off work at 10 or something, you know? Or I can watch it on my phone even, you know? It's the whole world's different. So... But yeah, never have the big shows run opposite each other like this, ever. Well, I might be wrong. Maybe in the 80s they did it before Crockett went out of business, but not like consistently like this. And this is great, man. I did nothing but watch wrestling yesterday. Just me and the boys. Me and the boys. Well, we were all sick, you know, after I was over there with Pop on Thursday. Today's the first day I'm feeling okay, but I got the I got the shits. So, but all right, we'll hit there's a little bit of news here, so let's get to that first. I already told you about them using the codename Nerdy Snowman. That was on the format. But
yeah.
Listen to this bullshit. AJ Styles says in an interview that a belly-to-belly from Kurt Angle hurts more on a 6-sided ring than a 4. What kind of hillbilly, dumb, southern bullshit is that?
I don't know. He also thinks that the Earth's flat.
He does not. Does he really?
Look it up.
He's like that fucking... who is it? Is it Kyrie Irving or Kawhi Leonard? I can't remember. I always get him confused. One of them thinks the Earth's flat. He's a total fucking moron. But like, yeah,
it's Kyrie. It's Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. You know, I worked with a girl like that at the doctor's office. She only worked there for a very little bit. Her name was Kara, and she said something about the Earth being flat. I'm like, but they have video from outer space that it's circular. What's all that stuff out in space? She goes, water. I looked her dead in the face, and I was like, don't talk to me anymore. I'm so annoyed with her. I was so annoyed with her. She wound up quitting because, you know, I think she walked somewhere and fell off the earth. But
that's crazy, brother.
Yeah. They're redoing plans, apparently, for Rey Fenix now that Andrade is gone with WWE because I can't believe they haven't hitched him to Penta already, but now they're talking about putting them back together. So.
What has either of them done?
What are you talking about? Oh, nothing, really. Like, Penta's gotten the bigger push, but...
Doing what? Feuding with El Grande Americano?
Oh, yeah, and what the fuck? There's 3 of them now? As of 9/15? I'm telling you, it's nothing but Mr. America and the Super Machines gimmick from when I was a kid, all redone. But all they're thinking is people don't remember that shit.
The Super Machine, Andre Machine,
Hyper Machine, Mulligan Machine, I don't fucking know. But, yeah, there's 3 El Grande Americanos. How the fuck did that happen? And Shayna Baszler returns to NXT. Look out. Dykezilla coming to stop. I didn't get that in there for the music. And it looks like, is TNA going to invade NXT and WWE? Sure looks like they're talking about it on social media. Matt Cardona was fucking talking about it. He ain't even on the team. Get out of here.
Do you really give a shit about Steve Macklin and Mustafa Ali? And it's not like the original Invasion. Did anyone care about Booker T?
Yeah, until The Rock was like, "Who are you?" That was all.
He was right.
Well, I hated Booker T. I told you that. I hated Booker T.
I know. You think the only reason he got over was because of
everybody left. Well, Russo liked him, and he is talented. But I never saw him as like a standalone guy. I never really saw Steiner either when they were giving him the belt at the end. Scott, because I mean, Scott always looked the part and he could wrestle, but the bigger he got, the less he could move, and the older he got. And once he started doing promos, it was awful. Oh, for Christ's sake.
No, I disagree. Steiner has amazing promos.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. He can't even count.
That's why it's amazing.
Steiner, man. You remember Jesse Ventura said that on Saturday Night's Main Event a couple months ago when Braun Breaker was wrestling? He goes, the kid's got it all together, but the problem is he's a Steiner. That means, 2 + 2 = 5. But the Invasion, like the original Invasion with WCW, it was received okay, but Invasion to pay-per-view is the highest buy rate of any pay-per-view in the history of pay-per-view.
Really?
Because it was so hyped up. And I guess, and to be honest, we were watching it, we were all hoping the big guys were still coming. Like, they were trying to talk you into it, Because the Morris showed up, then the WCW guys showed up, then the ECW guys started showing up. Which you didn't even know about.
What ECW guys showed up?
Who?
Like, what ECW guys showed up? Because most of them went to, like, TNA.
Well, TNA wasn't a thing yet. This is like, when did TNA start? 2002?
Well, before TNA, you had World Wrestling All-Stars.
Oh, please. Well, if they were in World Wrestling All-Stars already at this point, I don't know. I can't defend any of them then. But,
hey, Jerry Lawler was there at one point. So was Bret Hart.
Jerry Lawler wrestled until he was 70. Jerry Lawler is a freak of nature. He had a heart attack on Raw and lost consciousness for 20 minutes. Didn't get retarded. Fell in his driveway, had a stroke, lost consciousness for another 20 minutes. Is not retarded. How is that possible?
Yeah, except he's a bad wrestler and a bad announcer.
Yeah, but you're talking about a guy with very limited ring skills, no kind of shape, that owned part of the territory, that made good money for a number of years, though. That was the last territory to really die, I think.
What?
U.S., like Memphis, finally went. No, ECW was. Memphis went under a couple years before that.
ECW wasn't a territory. Well, ECW's like.
Well, it was ECW, a territory with a world title. It got world title recognition at the end once they got on TNN.
ECW was more like the first indie, as we think of them.
Maybe. But you know what the recognition for a world title at PWI used to be? You had to have it defended outside the country, and you had to have you had to be on television, like a TV contract.
Okay, well in that case, ECW wasn't, because I don't think ECW ever won.
There was 3 world titles at that point. ECW finally got it in like 99 when they got on TNA, because they had already gone over to England and like Japan. Yeah, or something. But apparently, WWE did not allow press or fans to the Saudi Mania press conference because they knew they would get booed. No shit, they would get booed. I'm still not okay with the whole thing. This is an American. This is an American thing here, not a Saudi thing. And now, what are they talking about? Is Tony going to try to run something opposite them over there?
No. Well, he's talking about doing that this year because
like
you know how WrestleMania was. No, so you know how WrestleMania was going to be in New Orleans, and then they moved it to Vegas at the last.
Yeah, I don't remember why. What the hell happened? I still don't remember why.
Because it's a TKO thing. Anyway, Tony wants to run a bigger revolution in New Orleans right when they would have had WrestleMania there.
No, that's a smart thing to do. I'm telling you, whatever he's doing right lately, dude, I mean, it's like you got 2 big shows in a row here that were good. All In. I never thought Moxley could bleed more than he did at All In. Holy shit. All All in. Remember when he fell off the ladder and he was laying there in the pool of blood? I thought he was fucking dead. That fucking idiot.
It wasn't a ladder. He just fell off
but he wasn't
fell off
moving.
the ring.
I haven't seen that much blood on somebody's head since they jumped off a roof and landed flat. But that's the kind of shit he likes, you know. It gives him a hard on. So.
And then yesterday, and then last night after the match, Darby put him in a body bag and set the body bag on fire.
And you know that was him. Even though they took the camera off him for a second, there wasn't enough time to put another bag in there and put Stuntman in. And you know Mox is half fucking crazy anyway. You think he's trying to draw like a psycho pension or something like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon? He's just doing so much crazy shit. They're going to give him like some kind of psycho pension so he goes away. But Mox, I will say, I'm going to say something good about Mox right now too, which, you know, record this, everybody.
Are we going to actually talk about the matches or?
I know, yeah, we're going to get there in a minute, but I just want to say about Mox, he does, as shitty as of a wrestler he is and how limited he is, he really always he carves up his body to make the other guy look good.
Exactly. He puts other people over really well.
He does. Because it's believable.
I also wanted to
because he's a shitty wrestler.
I also wanted to say Danielson did an amazing job on commentary last night.
Yeah, but much like his WWE promos, I could tell, you could watch his eyes, he was reading something. But it is his first big show. I'll give him a break. He does sound good on there.
I know what you're talking about. I only saw that at one point, though.
Only when the camera was on him.
Yeah, but they had the great stuff where he was talking to Darby, where he was about Moxley. Do it. Give him what he deserves. He wasn't looking at a piece of
Can I ask you,
for that.
Why would you bring a plastic bag in a duffel bag? Just put it in your pocket, dude. A plastic bag.
Because he had to give him the plastic bag because you remember what Moxley did to him.
Oh yeah, that was last year when the whole
the
heel turn that nobody quite understood, that was ripped from every independent film possible.
God, you talk about romper stopper.
Dude, I downloaded that movie after I forget, I don't know if it was Cornette or Wrestler Observer said it.
Whatever, fuck Cornette.
Why?
Cornette's probably gonna find ways to say that All Out is terrible and that why Cena losing to Lesnar in 8 minutes and getting pissed on is a great thing.
No, nobody's happy about that Lesnar thing. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm going to have to...
we'll talk about that too, I guess.
Yeah, we'll talk about that afterwards, because the All Out show was first and it was better. A couple more items before we get over there. Seth Rollins for Cody Rhodes for the Crown Jewel title in Perth next month, Australia, at Crown Jewel. I actually like that show better since they took it out of fucking Saudi Arabia.
The fucking Crown Jewel title?
The ugliest belt you ever saw. Looks like a giant pimp ring. Or like an old toe ring from the 90s or something.
Toe ring? Those were things from the 90s?
I believe. I don't know if your mother might have had one. She was older than me, but she was only in her early 20s when I was in high school. And finally, for Sports Illustrated, Joe Hendry.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is so prestigious. Wave your hands from side to side and say, oh, I believe in Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry and the prestigious one.
Will be full-time WWE by early 2026, reports say. About time.
Yeah. Well, again, he's on fucking every NXT show.
He's something though, man. He's got that $1 million smile. He's a good-looking dude. He could dance. He could sing. He's like an old vaudeville person. But and he
we'll see.
Too.
We'll see how well he carries over onto weekly TV. I'm telling you, we don't know yet whether or not he's just going to end up being another Fandango.
Booked into the ground, right?
Fandango or Tyler Breeze.
What we need, though, all we need from him is Hendry versus McIntyre, Clash at the Castle.
I know.
And they do I'm Drew.
Now, I mean this when I say this. See that person back there playing this music? You better not play that video. Don't you dare play Joe Hendry.
Drew, this is the local hero Joe Hendry. I'm here to say that I think me and everyone here at ICW is concerned that you're getting just a little bit too self-focused. So I've prepared this piece of music to explain to you how it feels to be told how good you are time and time again.
Yo, listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a true world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just true. Like him, inside and outside. Drew his house with a true little window and a true Corvette. And everything is true for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm Drew, never need, I'm a die, 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 never need, I'm a die. I have a Drew house with a Drew window. Drew is the color, I think something everywhere. Drew are the streets and all the trees I tell. I have a girlfriend and she is so true.
The local fire have made their entrance, and if you thought the Black Label were angry beforehand, well, they have just poured petrol onto the fire.
Oh, TKO won't let him do that.
Oh my God, that's like that. Right, like you have them both in the company at that point. The fucking thing is written already. It's like all the books that were written for the expanded universe when Disney bought Star Wars. They were written, we're like, yeah, I don't want to do that. But I'm going to do this other movie that sounds like Dark Empire, and I'm going to shove this middle finger up your ass. Sorry.
Yeah, Dark Empire was already kind of
Yeah, but the rise of Dick Licker, whatever that was, the last one, the ninth one, that was totally Dark Empire, the clone emperor, but it wasn't even good, because it wasn't like a young clone emperor that Luke had to fight. And Luke's older, channeling Phil Dykehouse, miserable, wanting to die on an island by himself.
And it was a worse version of Dark Empire, just like how Kylo Ren is like a Walmart version of Jason Solo.
Yeah, and you mix Ben in there in the name because there's Ben Skywalker, right? That was Luke.
No, but he has absolutely nothing in common with. No, but he has absolutely nothing in common with Ben Skywalker.
Oh no, he's Darth Kitus. Absolutely. Total ripoff. Fucking horrible movies. I gave him a chance with the 7th one. You don't know what it was like, dude. Midnight, seeing the 8th one, when they pick up from the 7th one and he just throws the lightsaber away. I'm like, I waited 2 years for this crap.
I don't think I've ever seen episode 8 once.
Why would you ever?
In the
and then
theater,
Kevin calls me the next morning, 7 o'clock on my way to work. He goes, dude, did you go to the movies? What the hell was that? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I was like, somebody made an independent film and called it Star Wars. I don't know what it was.
Anyway, okay, let's get back to wrestling.
All right, so that's it for that. Let's go to the big day in wrestling yesterday. I say we go to All Out first because And
yeah, like I said, I saw everything but the main event, though I have seen clips of it, and I saw how great it was. And I have not seen the tag team championship match, which I also heard was really good. I know what happens afterwards. I know that Jurassic Express is back.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, you know what? That was Perry's return, which was going to be his big babyface return to no sound whatsoever. Nobody cared. So I would like to reiterate what a fucking loser he is.
Whatever. You just don't like him because of Punk.
No, I don't like him because he's 5 fucking feet tall. So you can't be a wrestler. He's little. He's Riho in the men's division. Who, I take back what I said about her. Because even though she doesn't make any noise when she hits the mat, that girl can throw down. But all right, let's get to the show here. Let me see. Did they have the attendance up? Because they did. They drew good again, man, I think. I would say 17, close to 20,000 there last night. RJ City still has a job, I say, on the pre-show.
That's what he does. He does the stuff on their pre-show and on their YouTube channel.
Oh, Matt Menard was a commentator on the pre-show. I'm sorry, I missed that. Don Callis was a commentator for the AEW World and Unified Championship matches. I don't like that he does that every match. I don't like that he does that. You
always fucking say that. He's there representing his clients.
Yeah, but you're not in the corner like a manager. I could see it doing it against some loser you know he's going to beat if he did it once in a while. Like they do that when I was a kid on like Saturday morning when they were beating up the jobbers. But you can't do it every week.
Jabronis.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the pre-show. I missed some of this. I think I only saw...
I did not watch the pre-show whatsoever, so...
I saw the 4th match of the pre-show, and I was thoroughly confused because I think I turned it on halfway. And by the way, I pirated it, both of them yesterday. I found an awesome site, which I will not mention on the air. But holy shit, no interruption whatsoever. Only time I got fucked up at the end of All Out and at the end of Wrestlepalooza was when I went and fucked.
What was the main event of Wrestlepalooza? Was it Cody and McIntyre, or was it Brock and Cena?
Brock and Cena opened. I missed it because I was still watching Fletcher and Hangman, and I wasn't turning that off, dude. That was fucking...
No, well, that's 2 of the best wrestlers in the world right now.
Fucking, you know I don't gush much anymore. Like, I'm gushing about All Out like I gush about early 90s AJPW.
And you don't like Hangman at all.
No, but you know what? His promos have gotten better. I've always said that he is a good wrestler. He's a very good athlete. I love watching him and Kenny together because they're like one mind. They're like effortless. All right, so on the pre-show, what we both missed was the Ops, Samoa Joe and Willie Hobbs defeated the Workhorsemen, Anthony Hendry and JD Drake by submission at 520. Why even have that match? The Workhorsemen.
I heard that Joe looked cool during it, and he just beat the crap out of everybody.
Oh, Joe's back because of Twisted Metal filming's over, right?
Yeah, Twisted Metal Season 2.
Yeah. Good show. Kevin told me it's a great show. So.
I know Anthony Mackie's in it.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Daniel Garcia, the newest intern at Moxley Plumbing, with Marina Shafir, the world's toughest receptionist, defeated Katsuyori Shibata Bread by pinfall at 14 minutes and 50 seconds. Sounds like it would have been a good match to be that long.
I saw his entrance. Garcia already looks like he has always been in the Death Riders. Like his look.
What, he looks like a bummer and he scoops out septic tanks?
No, but he's got little third angle black shoes and.
Yeah, well, anybody could change their wardrobe. But yeah, the 14 minutes and 50 seconds, I would say that was probably a good match. But I didn't see it, so I can't say for sure. In another match that didn't need to happen, in 3 minutes and 20-second trios match, Hologram and the Paragon, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, defeated the Frat House, Cole Carter, Griff Garrison, and Preston Vance with Jack Jameson. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the fuck out the door. Why are they still here?
Just the Frat House, as I was going to say. You better not be saying that about Kyle and Roddy.
I would never say a bad thing about those two. Hologram, that fucking Mortal Kombat reject, he can fuck right off. But
No. He can wrestle. He
Yeah.
He has gotten exceptionally over for not ever talking.
Well, he was somebody else in Mexico. He had a different name, right?
Aramis.
Yeah, that's just as bad. It's like Tom Zenk or Nick Bachman. Oh, did you come up with any more names? I was thinking about it earlier. I haven't come up with anybody either.
No.
I still want to find more information about Jerry Estrada. Fucking psycho.
Jerry Estrada.
The
Okay, anyway.
The coked up hooker slayer, male rapist.
Anyway, the thing about the frat house is, I just think it's funny that we have a whole faction of jobbers. Just like who is in the job squad in ECW?
A lot people that were a lot better than those fucking assholes. It was Bob Holly, Al Snow, Mick Foley at one point.
Bob Holly was in ECW?
No, the job squad was WWF.
Oh, I thought it was in ECW.
No. Scorpio.
Typical Scorpio, who is still wrestling, by the way, and is still doing quite well. I just saw a video. Like, what?
He was always a good athlete.
No, but I just saw a video of him wrestling. He's in like his late 50s. I saw him doing like top rope leg drops and stuff. And
he still does like 450 splash leg drop he used to do. He is crazy shit.
Well, he doesn't do that anymore.
I mean, he was that old. I wouldn't. Shit. I could sneeze and I could reach for a soda and throw my back out. And the only match I saw from the pre-show, Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, Queen Aminata, and Willow Nightingale defeated Megan Bain, Penelope Ford, and the Triangle of Madness by pinfall at 11:30 in an 8-women tornado tailgate brawl. If you missed this, who cares? Willow's fine ass was something to look at, though. And but it was a tailgate brawl, and they were just hitting each other with coolers and like chairs and shit. It was dumb. No sponsors on the tables, thank God, just like WWE does. But
oh man, well, I saw the footage. I saw footage from the Punk and AJ Lee versus Rollins and Becky Lynch match.
Yeah,
and oh god, all the sponsors in the ring. Ugh. Oh
god, I mean that match was okay, but it wasn't my fucking cup of tea. I'll tell you that. Like
the Black Widow.
Oh, fuck, she sucks, dude. It's a shame for him that he has to do that at this point of his career.
I hate her ring gear. She needs actual ring gear.
That's what she wore. What she always wore. I got a whole DVD of her. I got a whole DVD of her from High Spots. I got for fucking free on the Indies.
I know, but like that may have like worked as like an outfit back in like early 2010s. But like women's wrestlers actually need to look like wrestlers now.
Yeah, she was a Divas champion. They weren't taking that seriously back then. You're right.
Like,
you're right on the. You're right there, nephew.
Okay. Anyway, so let's now get to the actual show.
Adam Copeland and Christian Cage defeated FTR with Stokely by pinfall at 1805. Decent match. I can't say I enjoy watching Edge as much as I used to, but watching Beth Phoenix come out was something. And the fact that they put their hands on a woman at the end of a match. The further
we're on pay-per-view, so they don't have to worry about the network getting mad.
No, but
that's why they don't let men attack the women anymore. Is because TV networks get mad. Like GCW has a bunch of intergender matches because they don't have TV.
You ever see that Mickey Knuckles goes over there? She goes there like fucking CZW. She's a psycho, man. But
CZW, were they ever good?
No.
Are they even still around?
Yeah. Last time, 10 years ago when I went to Ring of Honor, they were handing out flyers for it right on the corner there.
Who's their big star?
I don't fucking know. You got to look them up. Wait till we get to this. You want to look them up? We'll look them up before we end the show real quick. Because I have to see it now that you brought it up.
I was playing Journey of Wrestling, and they're in there in the 2004 scenario, and all the headlines in it. Moxley was there, but he's not in there by the time the game starts.
Oh, because Moxley's from there. Adam Cole's from there originally.
I don't know. I was focusing all my efforts on signing Shibata from New Japan, and I did also sign Eddie Guerrero from WWE, both to Ring of Honor.
Nice. Eddie Kingston returns and defeats Big Bill with Brian Keith by pinfall at 7:20. The only problem I had with this match was the finish. Did you see when he hit him with the back fist?
Yeah, I
fucked something up because he held him and then dropped him and then pinned him. And I was like, what was that?
And then Hook showed up, and it looks like he's going to be together with Eddie Kingston, the two New York wrestlers. The New York, it's going to be just like Simon Diamond and Johnny Swinger, the New York connection.
I mean, the New York Dolls used to be a tag team.
Who's in the New York Dolls?
I don't know. I think it was Chris Colt. Chris Colt's a fucking story, man. Did you ever see his Dark Side of the Ring?
No, I don't really care.
Look that up. That's a fucking drug-filled gay sex. My God. What the hell?
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's right up your alley with that fucking one movie you like.
There's multiple. What?
No, you just made me laugh. And, yeah, but Eddie...
College boy!
They fucked up the finish on that one. Big Bill doesn't do anything for me. That was a big slap fight. Eddie looks like he lost probably about 30 pounds, I would say, close to. He looks good.
Hey, Eddie Kingston. Hey, don't shit talk Eddie Kingston. I love Eddie Kingston.
I just said he looks good, but they both fucked up the finish. I blame Big Bill more than I blame Eddie. You see the t-shirt he had on? It said Claudio sucks eggs. That was my favorite.
No, that's a tribute to Terry Funk.
No, it's a tribute to Bill Watts. Bill Watts wore the Dusty Sucks Egg shirt when they fought each other in Louisiana. You tell me. And that next match I really enjoyed. 19 minutes and 20 seconds. Mark Briscoe downs MJF in a bloody tables and tacks match. Did you see?
Yeah, this was good.
He put the tacks all out in the beginning. They had him sticking in his head. He put him in Briscoe's mouth. A lot of good moves on the tacks. I mean, some of this gratuitous violence I don't like, but I don't know. Like, a table and tacks match is something new at least. But yeah, 19 minutes later, that match was long as shit.
Yeah, and then MJF was like, and they were both bleeding from everywhere. And
hang on a second here. The next match was the Hurt Syndicate, right? The Hurt Syndicate and the Hurt Syndicate versus the Demand.
What?
That's
what?
Ricochet. That's what it says here. The Demand. Ricochet and Gates of Agony. Bishop Khan. Totally.
They're called the Demand? That's a shitty faction name.
The Demand. Sounds like something you order movies through. 13 minutes and 45 seconds. MVP.
I didn't watch this match. But the only thing I saw of it was this one clip where Lashley threw Ricochet up in the air and he goes,
oh my God, he fucking tossed him. That was worse than that one I always tell you about, where the Warlord threw Shawn Michaels so high he went off the screen.
I love Ricochet as like the chicken shit heel.
Oh, he's great. It's the best work he's ever done. But when they throw guys high like that, and even the announcers are like, they stop what they're doing and go, holy shit, you know?
That's crazy, brother.
But MVP took the pin as everybody expected. And he looked decent in there, but he's older and he's had like knee surgery. He's had problems with his legs, you can tell. So Mercedes Moné defeated Riho in a decent match, 16 minutes. CEO. Gonna make me a bigger check. You know what I mean? I don't know the rest. I don't know the words. Stop. And this is where the good matches really start. Okada defeats Take a Shit, Mascara Dorada in 21 minutes, even in the three-way for the AEW Unified.
I didn't actually see this match.
Dude.
But I wish I did.
Unbelievable. I'm telling you, I'm reading it now from Mark Briscoe on. It's great. I mean, and that's not to say Adam Copeland's match was bad. The Eddie Kingston and Big Bill match was, I could have lived with or without it. It didn't matter. But this was 21 minutes. You didn't know who was going to win this one, dude. Like, you need to go back and watch it. I mean, even though you know it was great fucking match. I think Dorada took the pin because they're going to still have. There's heat between Okada and Takeshita and the Callis family. They're doing that.
Well, yeah, because I bet you what's going to happen is Takeshita's going to leave the family and turn face.
Yeah, and everybody loves Takeshita because how could you not? Surprised to see Mascara Dorada get in there. I thought for sure Beast Mordos was going to win to get in to begin with, but.
Rigor Mortis,
yeah,
as you like to call him.
Yes. But I know he's bagging Mercedes, so I figured they would put him in.
And he's actually a licensed attorney in Mexico, so.
What the fuck he getting beat up for? It's like David Otunga when he was fucking, he's got a Harvard Law degree.
Yeah.
We used to call him.
I don't get it either.
We used to call him because he had big pecs. We used to call him Otunga titties.
Hey, David Otunga was in good shape.
Oh, he was great shape. He's married to one of them
And
girls.
now,
He's married to Jennifer Hudson too, man.
at the time, yeah.
I think he still is.
Not anymore.
Oh no.
I don't think he is anymore.
20-minute match. John Moxley, the CEO of John Moxley Plumbing LLC, with the receptionist Marina Shafir, defeats Darby Allin in a coffin match in 20 minutes.
This was a good match.
Great match.
This was a good match.
Now, Darby tried to bite his fucking ear off. Did you see the blood?
Yeah. You can't fake that. That's real blood.
Oh, I absolutely think Moxley would let him bite his own ear off if they thought they were going to make money off of it.
Real blood, cry me a river.
I don't know what I'm going to do for a sound effect for that. Yeah, there was the one part Darby jumped when he was coming out. I give it to him that, like, the camera started going to the back when he was coming out, and I was like, here we go. They got to go 3 blocks away. So, there he is. He was actually right there for once. I was like, okay. And then Darby jumps him, does a coffin drop off, like, one of the alcoves where people go up to go to the bathroom. And then the fight goes.
New Jack.
Oh, yeah. Then he hits him with a pipe, which I made a joke was probably in the back of Moxley's fucking toolbox because he just got done working on somebody's house. The biting in the ear, the stabbing him in the ear, suplexes onto the coffin. I mean, ouch.
Suplex City.
Bitch. Ouch, ouch, ouch is all I got to say. And then later on, we got the whole thing with the body bag and him lighting him on.
No, and then it was, and then Pac returned.
Oh, yeah, Pac returned helped out with a shorter haircut.
And it was hilarious, I thought, where they had all the Death Riders came out as like pallbearers when they carried Darby away.
But then, just like the stupid bad guy in a movie, he's like, you guys can go, I got this. And then out comes Darby and lights him on fire. I love the guys came to put him out and Darby tried pushing them away. They really do make it like they want to kill each other. You really think Darby wants to kill him more than Moxley wants to kill Darby?
Yeah, and Darby's the face in this situation.
Yeah, but it's fucking, he tried to throw him down, he tried to throw him off a fire escape the one week. I saw that. I was like, well, that's just a Tuesday in Kensington.
Kensington.
In 11 minutes and 55 seconds in the 4-way for the AEW Women's World Championship, Chris Statlander, in a surprise to me, defeated Timeless Toni Storm, the champion, Jamie Hayter, and Tekla.
This was a really good stiff match.
Now, Toni didn't eat the pin, right?
No, she ate the pin.
She did? Oh, shit. Yeah. I must have missed it.
It was a shock pin. She used the seatbelt maneuver.
Yeah, I heard the seatbelt. I must have looked away.
Which is Chuck Taylor's famous pinning maneuver.
Well, you know what? Now you just ruined it for me.
Well, because she used to be the best friends.
Ruining it for me. No, next thing you're going to tell me she used to date him or something.
She used to date Max Caster.
Really? Yeah, they were trying to get them back together on the pre-show last night like anybody gives a fucking shit.
Bowens and Caster?
Yeah, they ruined both of them.
That's not true.
Well, what are they doing?
Caster is over. When he does his best wrestler alive gimmick, the crowd chants with him. He's doing something.
The crowds are dumb sometimes. Sometimes people are just drunk and they like to chant anything.
Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler. All right.
24 minutes and 40 seconds, 4-way ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
I didn't see. These last 2 matches I did not see.
This is crazy. Brodito retains against the Young Bucks, Jet Speed, and the Don Callis family of Hechichero and Josh Alexander.
All 3 teams. Spot
that one of the Bucks did a swanton on one of the ladders that was stretched from the apron to the fucking announce table. They hit it so hard, it bent and then came back together. I mean,
and you don't like the Bucks.
Well, I don't know how it did that, but like this match was crazy. But I don't know.
AEW has a good tag division. They have a good tag division.
Oh yeah, they have a way better tag division than WWE. WWE doesn't even seem to put any thought into their tag division. They have pay-per-views with no tag
belts.
Did
you know that fucking Finn Balor and JT McDonough have been tag champs on Raw since June, and they haven't defended the belts?
They're all makeshift tag teams, too. They're never, like, tag teams that have been together for a while. You know what I mean? They're always makeshift. Like, the last makeshift tag team they ever did that was any good was The Bar. Sheamus and Cesaro. You remember when they did that?
What about... I don't know. I wasn't watching. What about Team Hell No?
But that's further back. That's like 2012 or 13. I'm talking, this is like later than that. But Cesaro and Sheamus had a best of 7 match series, and they tied it. No shit. That's what happens most of the time. So then Mick Foley, who was the GM at the time, put them in a tag team. And they were fucking great. They called themselves The Bar because they raised the bar when they made that. They were fucking great. And then he left to go over there to suck eggs, as Eddie Kingston says.
And, hey, well, now he's the top employee at Moxley Plumbing. He's the top earner, just like Ralphie Cifaretto.
I'm earning with three fucking hands for you. You spend your afternoons fucking those fat pigs at the Carpenters Union. And in the main event, long ass.
You a vegan now? You eat sausage and you eat steak and sausage by the carload, you fat fuck.
It was a fucking horse. Anyway, we'll have to do Soprano Cast sometime because I know so much about that. I'm actually watching it today. For the AEW World Championship, Hangman Adam Page defeated Kyle Fletcher by pinfall in 38 minutes and 10 seconds, which I think, as Bret Hart had his audition with the British Bulldog to be world champion, I believe this was Kyle Fletcher's test to see if he could run with the big dogs, and he passed, my friend. That guy...
You're going to say if he can run with the big boys, and he thinks he can run with the big boys, and I'm telling you, when I was in San Francisco last night, I went downtown looking for a woman. You hear me? I wanted a woman, but I couldn't find a woman. I found a lot of men that look like women, and I'd say, Hulk Hogan, that's your kind of place, that's your kind of people, because you never had a woman, baby.
What's so funny, Gene? 38 minutes and 10 seconds. Unbelievable. You didn't see this match? Easy match in the year.
I've seen highlights. Fletcher was beating the shit out of him. Some people were complaining that Fletcher doesn't sell very well.
I don't know about that, but at the very end of the match, when he beats him with the top rope deadeye, did you see that?
No.
He let him go on the way down. And holy shit, did he go down in a heap on his head. I thought he was fucking out. Like, he looked like Roblox when one of the fucking people died. Like he was ragdolling. But, like, I mean, hey, dude, he jumped and let him go. That's why I don't agree with that move, because you can't see what you're doing. It's bad enough that I always talk about when the cameramen don't know how to shoot it, because a lot of times it doesn't hit. And it's not even Page's fault. You can't see it. And you don't want to drop the guy on his head on purpose, you know? So, I don't know, but the match was unbelievable. Fletcher was in control for most of it. And even the announcers were putting him over, and they're like, you never seen the champ get, picked apart like this. And he really did. He had him in the corner at one point. He's running and doing those kicks. And he's like, yeah! And he's just kicking him. But when he went down on his head, Callis stood up even, because he was at the announce table. Yeah, dude, you have to go back and watch this match. This is up there for match of the year. Which reminds me, the next show we do, this is going to be the 26th. The next show we do is October. We'll have to start getting together the second annual IWP Awards.
Yeah,
Try to contain your enthusiasm. Jesus. But that was it for All Out. What a fucking show, man, I have to say. It went from about 3 o'clock, the main show, till when I got to Wrestlepalooza finally, it was the Usos versus the Vision. So I think it was the second match. So all I missed so I missed the first match. How about Jey Uso says online that Big Jim needs a run with the WWE title? What is wrong with you?
You're a fucking idiot.
They don't have kayfabe over there. I keep telling you.
Yeah, but you know what? That's one part. Like, I love AEW's in-ring product. I mean,
and they also keep kayfabe.
What's that?
They also
keep kayfabe. Yeah, and I don't agree with paying $30 for this ESPN shit, dude. When every other country gets this included with their Netflix subscription, not prescription. America gets fucked on this one. Wrestlepalooza drew 14,176. I think All Out drew more, actually. But it was at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, where the Pacers play. So let's look at this fucking shit here. Yeah. Trying to get to the matches. Hold on. Preliminary match. Main event. Lesnar destroyed Cena in 8 minutes and 50 seconds. So yeah, that's the only match I missed, because the next match was the Vision, which
and then he pissed on him.
What?
Right?
He walked out.
And then
I heard he walked out to the match drinking like one of those big bottles of water you see like girls bring to work in an office that are there all day. The ones that like keep it going. You get the 2 ounces. You can do it. At the end, it's like, come on, take it home.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And in his other hand, he had a thing full of Lasix, the water pills. So he was pissing out of every orifice when he walked out. He just pissed all over Cena. And shit on him for good measure, too. Yeah, it must have been worse than that one SummerSlam when he fucking gave 16 German suplexes. But yeah, the Bronsons defeated the Usos in 17-12. LA Knight was the special guest referee. They're teasing something with LA Knight and Jey Uso, because Uso did a tope suicida out of the ring to hit Bronson Reed, but Knight was just there and got booed, and he thought it was for him. He almost hit him in the head with a chair, but he pulled up because somebody moved. So they're teasing something there, which might be good.
Speaking of tope suicida, do you still hate Excalibur?
Most deaf. The funniest thing I thought last night was when Okada, you didn't see the triple threat for the unified title match?
No, I did not.
Okada was trying to pull off Mascara Dorada's mask, right? And Taz says, if he pulls Dorada's mask off, I'm pulling Excalibur's mask off. So,
I've seen what he looks like without it.
Excalibur didn't bother me last night, though. I kept forgetting Danielson was there, because I'm not used to him being there. So when I would hear his voice, it was like McAfee was on commentary for a couple of matches last night, but he didn't say much. I don't know if he's allowed to say much, or I don't know. But he's not very good anyway, so. Match of the night.
He's horrible.
Oh, Scott, your grandfather fucking hates him. He saw him on like college kickoff on the weekend on ESPN when I was over there one morning. He's like, who the fuck is this guy? I'm like, he goes, that jerk off. Get him the fuck out of here. I said, he's on wrestling. He goes, I'm sorry for you. You got to deal with him on there, too. I was like, and he goes, and why is he so famous? He was a fucking punter. Not even a real player. So, Stephanie Vakir defeated Io Sky for the vacant World Women's title. She cried when she got it. She deserves it. She's a hell of a wrestler. 20 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, and while that's happening, Julie is stuck feuding with Mia Yim for the 10th time for the women's U.S. title.
Why do the women have to have the same counterpart titles of the men? Why? I don't get it. What?
Nothing.
You broke up when you were doing it. Every time it's like you yell, it breaks up. It's like, please stand by. 29 minutes and 18 seconds. Holy Christ, this was long. Punk and AJ defeated Seth and Becky by submission, which saw Becky and CM Punk trade Scorpion Deathlocks on each other. I fell asleep through Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, which it was not that great. I don't know what they're doing with Cody. Drew, stunning as ever. You always forget that he's the guy that held the company through COVID after he beat Lesnar at that WrestleMania 1 year. But
yeah, they still don't give him anything.
No, but he's an expert heel, man. I think he's definitely going to be on the IWPs for heel of the year. Did we do that last year, best heel?
I don't know. You have to check.
We did. I know we did. I know Kyle Fletcher won the Up and Comer Award or whatever the hell we had it.
Which, I mean,
absolutely,
we were definitely
he deserved it. All right, we were talking about CZW. I want to see this shit. I want to see if we actually know anybody that's there. Oh, there's a Hall of Fame, too. Holy balls. Can't wait to see who's in that. All right.
Nick Mondo.
He hasn't wrestled in years. Here's Cage of Death. I have one of the Cage of Deaths. Electrified walls, cacti, ladders, tables, steel folding chairs, barbed wire, light tubes, fire glass, thumbtacks, and baseball bats. Crime and
That's a,
Hold on, I'm trying.
Is that a match type?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the current champions are Errol Ashe, ERALASHE.
I have no idea who that is.
No idea either. Won the title May the 5th, 2024. 501 plus days. Won it in Havre de Grace, Maryland. Defeated Rich Swann at CZW Limelight 25 to win the title. Man, Rich will work anywhere.
Hey, it's Rich Swann.
Tim Meadows. They got a lot of defunct championships. The World Junior Championship. That was actually, and all these dude, we could have gone to these so many. There's so many fucking shows in Voorhees at the fucking Flyers skate zone where they fucking.
They do shows in Voorhees. That tells you all you need to
I used to
know.
work up by there. Oh, where's the fucking roster? Hold on, I'm trying to find a fucking roster. Maven Bentley.
They might not have any actual signed talent. Everyone might just be like,
They got it. They gotta have it. I gotta have it now. Let me see. Here we go. It's SmackDown Hotel. Never let me down. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
this is right now.
They have everything on there.
This is roster and alumni, but I'll see if I can skip the alumni if I'm smart enough here. Ace Austin. Alex Reynolds.
I know you. Hey, the Dark Order.
Anthony Henry. All the losers from fucking AEW. I guess he's hoping they get killed over there or something. Bear Boulder. Yeah, it's all these fucking assholes. Bear Bronson. Biff Busick. Brad Bradley. No idea. No idea.
Brad Bradley. Brad Bradley. His name's...
Hold on, I'm looking around here. A lot of these guys are fucking alumni. I don't want to name them by accident. Drew Gulak's back there now. Drake Younger.
Drew Gulak.
Jay Briscoe. I'm sure that's alumni because, he's dead. Mia Yim's there.
Oh, Mia Yim.
MJF was there at one point.
Well, he was also in MLW.
He was bigger in MLW. Penelope Ford. Rich Swann. Roderick Straw's got to be an alumni. He makes too much money to fucking get hurt over there. Teddy Hart, you fucking jerk off.
Teddy Hart. Teddy Hart's worked everywhere because no one will keep him for more than 2 months.
There's Uhaa Nation. Wheeler Yuta.
Uhaa Nation, Apollo Crews.
The smiling, you know what? Wheeler Yuta looking like Reptile from fucking goddamn Mortal Kombat. This wasn't even a good find right here. Holy shit. Combat Zone Hall of Fame. What do they got in here? Okay. Nick Mondo was inducted in 2004. Nick Gage was inducted in 2009. Wife Beater was inducted in 2009.
Yeah, I know who Wife Beater is from Journey of Wrestling. Wife Beater is a wrestler.
Dutt, 2019.
Yeah, Sanjay Dutt was there. He was also in MLW in like 2002.
Necro Butcher in 2020, which, by the way, I did get the Samoa Joe Necro Butcher match you talked about. I did get it.
Great match, isn't it?
I didn't watch it, but I did watch. I found the Chris Hero CM Punk 1 hour, 45 minute, 2 out of 3 fall match from 2003. I got that.
Oh, Cassius Ohno?
Yeah, it's a shame that he never got to. Well, basically now he ate himself out of the starting lineup. If you've seen him, I mean, I don't know what Tony Khan was worried about it. Brawl in. He could have just. Chris Hero would have just eaten CM Punk if he got close to Tony. Yeah, this is a dead end here, this fucking CZW shit. But all in all, I give All Out an A, and I give Wrestlepalooza, man. I'm sorry, I give that a C at best. You didn't see any of Wrestlepalooza, right?
I did not.
Yeah. I got both of them off of that site I use, so if you want to watch them, I can give them. Well, you ordered All Out, so you got that, right?
Yeah, funk is on a roll. Funk is on a roll. Yeah. You know what I'm singing, right?
Oh, I know. Brodus Clay. I think no better way to cut the show.
Oh, yeah, somebody get my mama up in here. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody please call my mama.
Well, nobody can follow that up. On that note, I think we should end
Sign
it.
off.
Good night, everybody.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.